Redshirt freshman at 149 going up against the redshirt sophomore Dylan Ness. Dylan Ness, an NCAA runner-up last year as a freshman. Of course, his brother Jason Ness, Hodge Trophy winner, NCAA champion, also a coach for the Gophers.
Well, Dylan Ness was last year's highlight reel.
Yeah.
He was just, as a freshman coming on the scene, I mean, he was willing to go ahead and do the spectacular. And, we heard Coach Sanderson from Penn State talk about what, he expects from his team and what he's looking for, and use the word imagination. The synapse of Dylan Ness's imagination to his technique and going out there is really close. He's really tight. He thinks of something and he does it.
And he's going to, no matter what period, no matter the circumstance, and that's the danger of Dylan Ness. And Ervin is a good scrambler, but this is one of those cases. Sometimes you might have to go to your secondary because good might not be, it isn't great, and you can get in trouble with Dylan Ness in scrambling.
Yeah, he's let you in. Nice little roll-around situation right now. He's going to come back into an ankle pick right there. Who's going to keep his head up in this position? You see the far ankle's been trapped right there. This little far ankle tap right there, that's what's going to allow Ervin to stay in this. If he can drive through, get his shoelaces up, drive through, he'll get the takedown.
That's 2 points for Caleb Ervin. It's Mr. Kentucky versus Mr. Minnesota. They each were named their state's outstanding wrestler in their senior year of high school.
Kentucky, not necessarily known as a hotbed for wrestling, but Ervin's dad was a wrestler at Southern Illinois.
Right. Caleb Ervin from Morganfield, Kentucky, Union County High School, out in front of the NCAA runner-up, Dylan Ness.
Now he's in a nice little turn position. Might be able to get back points. So the risk that Ness took, he's getting bit by it right now.
There's your ride for a minute 5.
Well, yeah, you've got a short time right now. 1 minute left in the period. Not really short time, but you want to stay in this position as much as you can. Keep those hips turned. Keep that belt buckle pointed toward the ceiling. This is tough.
You're all right, Red.
Stay right there. Don't move.
And right now, since he's on it, they're never going to call stalemate in this position.
Never going to call stalling.
Yeah.
Keep going down. Right there.
Well, Dylan Ness is 0 for 2 in taking risk with that ankle pick off the counter. And remember, he's coming off of an injury right now. He's been out of the lineup for a while. He's had a little bit of trouble, so he's back in the lineup since the Southern scuffle. And hasn't quite had the training he's needed maybe to get going and maybe a little bit out of it. But this is matching up for a pretty exciting second and third period.
Because Dylan Ness is never out. I mean, it's 3 points near fall for Caleb Ervin.
And he looks like he's dinged up a little bit.
There's Jason Ness, big brother, NCAA champion, volunteer assistant coach.
Red.
Dylan Ness
Red defers, green.
defers. There's Jason after his big NCAA championship. Last second 4-point move.
One in 250. Yeah. Not only do you get the takedown, but you get the back points along with it too.
Minnesota deferred there, and so Caleb Ervin chose down. And there's what you gotta watch.
Yep. Ervin had just enough to stay out of it, but he's still in a little bit of trouble there with that wrist being captured right there.
You can't get your head close to your knees with Dylan Ness. Ness so good on top.
He really is. I don't. When he deferred with the 5-0 lead like that, I'm wondering why you took the bottom position, because this is going to be a 2-minute struggle. Stay off your back. You got to wait him out a little bit if you're the Illini here, because maybe it takes a little bit more risk and gives you an opportunity to pop out the back door or something. But Dylan Ness is really going to go for it. There we go. That far wrist ride and the half Nelson, and just like his brother Jason, they're very good at tucking that head down and improving their position in the scramble.
1 minute and 30.
Taking you to your back, but the riding time has been cut to about 1:05 right now. Now here's an opportunity for Ervin to pop his hips up. Again, when you're scrambling, you want to keep your head high, all right? And if he dips his head a little bit, that half Nelson's going to be trouble. Here's another wrist situation. He's got back points.
And back points for Caleb Ervin. Big upset, a second one in the making for the Illini on the road here in Minnesota.
And you just settle back. Keep those hips back. Right now, you keep him on his back. Make him work a little bit. Keep him on light drag.
Stay!
Now he's giving himself a little bit of work, but really taking a lot of energy out of Ness.
And that's the end of the second period, ending the way the first period did, with 3-point near fall and a long ride there for Caleb Ervin, who's out in front 10-0, and there's not many wrestlers that you're wrestling and you're ahead 10-0 and you're not out of the woods yet, and this is one of them, Dylan Ness.
Well, Ervin's been able to go ahead and be successful in the top position, okay? So I would stay there. Pretty tough to when you get your shoulders right below that hip level right there. This scrambling's not going to hurt you a bit. Well, just look at this wrestling right here. You end up seeing Ervin. He's afraid to come up high. He wants to stay right at those shoulder level, right at the hips.
Doing a great job of covering those hips.
Really is. Now he's got a turn position. He could turn Ness again from this position if he works really hard at it, but he doesn't have it locked right. But potentially dangerous situation. See what Jim Heffernan did there. He whistled and pointed. Obviously that means stay below the hips.
10-0 out in front, 1:48 riding time, so it's actually an 11-point lead right now for Caleb Ervin, the redshirt freshman from Illinois, trying to pull an upset here, and until this is over, it's never over with Dylan Ness.
Now you want to get back to that ankle right there. You know, what could Ness do differently right now? I mean, when a guy puts an ankle right on you and you constantly turn back on him, that's like putting a saddle on yourself. You got to do what he's doing right now. Get away, push away.
40 seconds left, 10-1. Caleb Ervin from Illinois out front of the NCAA runner-up, the number 5 ranked Dylan Ness, just scored his first point with less than a minute left. No stalling called on Caleb, so he has one to give.
Shot right there. Here's a scramble situation. Can't really get a lot of points off of this, and as long as Ervin holds onto that ankle, he gave up. The referee gave the takedown.
2 points. Takedown, but that's it. With riding time, 11-3, a major decision for Caleb Ervin over Dylan Ness. And the Illini have it going on the road